In your
Yes,
TED Talk,
yes.
you have these two ketchup packets that I never knew in utility, right? You give me utility, that these ketchup packets actually open up.
Yes.
And it symbolized to me in the talk
Yes.
that everyone has untapped potential, that they just open up.
It's hiding in the folds.
Yeah, hiding in the folds, you recognize, the decided part,
Yes.
that they made a decision, but it's not guaranteed. And you talked
Yeah.
about your children.
Yes.
And how you have Angus.
Yes.
And now you have two other children.
Yes.
What are their names?
Charlie and Jack.
Charlie
5 and 4. Yes.
Charlie and Jack, and they wouldn't be here if you didn't go past the extra mile. If
Yes.
you didn't be yourself, I guess you'd say, going back to the roots.
Yes.
If you didn't be yourself.
Yes.
So I'm curious though, because 16 years, I couldn't imagine you being involved in the ATF and not being extremely good at it, obviously. But at some point, 2008, around there, you decided to get into broadening the horizons and touching. Not only, I guess, helping all of us behind the scenes, because we could take that for granted, like what the ATF
Yes.
is doing, what the CIA is
Public
doing.
safety at that
Yeah, we
point.
could take it for granted. We don't know what's going on, but you decided to get out of that and do what you're doing today with the Body Language
Yes.
Institute. What was going through your mind 2 weeks before you decided to?
I love that. You ask the kind of questions that I ask.
Thank you. Well,
I love them. It was not a spontaneous decision. Although I'm impulsive, I knew it had run its course for me over 16 years, almost 17. I know I'm not a good leader. I'm not a good supervisor. I'm driven. I expect you to work the kind of work ethic that I have. My father always said, if you're gonna do a job right, do it right the first time. And if you do cut corners and do something half-ass, it is next to impossible for me. If I'm not yelling at you, my face is throwing a party. My face is like, yeah, you did a really good, well, you missed something right here. Everyone always says, Janine always yells. I don't yell often. I will do this. Can I talk to you for a second? Can I talk to you? So my face is like, but people think I'm screaming. I remember one time I dated a guy, he's like, you're screaming at me. I go, no, this isn't screaming. This is me being angry. He goes, no, you're screaming. I go, this is screaming! Right? And I think I lost my stuff. And he's like, I think you can leave now. I think that's probably a good idea. So for me at ATF, I knew I was never going to be a supervisor. It goes to a grade 15, and then there's another pay scale for a high-level supervisor. It's called an SES schedule. So how we get paid, I know how much you make, because I'll know you're a 14, step 5. There's no secrets on the payment. I got to a 14. Non-supervisory 14, and there's not a lot of them. And so I got to the 14 step whatever. I was making $115,000. I maxed out. The only place for me to go was to be a supervisor. And I said, no, I need to create another plan.